Life is now. Don't miss this moment in search of another. Don't miss this moment in worry of another. For me, I feel like the best times that I remember, the most favorite experiences that I have is the little ones. People always think of the big, extravagant things as their favorite memories in life, but I've noticed that the smaller ones, the little ones, the ones that people never talk about, have been my favorite. It was recently New Year's, and I feel like people always tell you their favorite part of New Year's Eve was when it hit 12, when the year changed. That big event was their favorite. But for me, my favorite thing was, so for me and my friends, we just played board games and we didn't do anything too big. And my favorite part of the whole night was just sitting there chatting and enjoying each other's company. Not even when it hit 12, not when it had that big woo New Year's Eve, right? So for me, it's the little things that have happened, and I know that a lot of people on that New Year's Eve night they always check their phone. They say, oh, it's this many minutes to 12. Oh, it's 10 minutes to 12. Okay, we're waiting for that to happen. But if you always wait for a moment to happen, you're gonna miss the now. You're not gonna enjoy the moments that you have with the people that you love if you're always searching for another moment. I feel like, especially nowadays, people always wait for the big, extravagant, big events for them to live, for them to experience, and for them to really enjoy themselves. But you have to understand that if you're always looking for another moment in your life, you're never going to enjoy the moments that you're in. If you're always looking forwards to a certain event that's going to happen, a certain situation that's going to happen in your life, you'll never enjoy where you are. You'll never enjoy the small things. And for me, the small things have always been the big things. You're going to one day look back and realize and understand that the small things were the big things. Sitting around playing board games with your friends, going on those late night walks, talking about life, those were the big things in your life. But you were always looking forward to that big vacation that you had. I remember, so last year, me and my friends went on a little weekend trip, and they told me that their favorite part of the trip was the car ride back. And no one will tell you that the car ride back from a big trip is their favorite thing. But if they always said that, oh, this big event that happened, the event that was supposed to be their favorite, then it's like you're never going to enjoy every little moment of the trip if you're always looking forwards to a certain part of the trip. Say you're going to a concert with your friends and you're getting ready, you're trying to figure out a place to go eat. You're always going to be looking forward to that concert. When you're at dinner with your friends, you're not actually enjoying the moment that you're in. You're always saying, okay, when's the concert going to start? When's the concert going to start? You're never truly there in that moment because you're searching for another one. And I know that a lot of people nowadays will live through their phone. Wherever they are, they'll be taking a video of the thing that they're experiencing. They're preparing themselves to post for the future. They're not enjoying and living in the now. For especially concerts, people will almost record the whole thing. They won't put their phone away for a second and really enjoy the whole thing. For me, I'll maybe take 2 videos the whole entire night and put my phone away and really be in the present, really enjoy the moment that I'm in now. So stop living through a screen, stop taking photos just to post them just to show people what you got going on. Don't miss moments in your life trying to impress other people. Stop worrying about what other people think of you and what other people think that you have going on. I feel like a lot of people will also worry about things that may not even happen. You're missing the moments you're in now, stressing over moments that won't even happen, moments that you don't even know if they'll happen or not. You're worried about, hey, what if this goes wrong in my future? What if I never get into that school? What if I failed that test? If you can't do anything about it now, you just have to let it go. But if you're too busy worrying about something that may not even happen, and yes, it could definitely happen, but can you do anything about it? There's no use worrying if you can't control it. If you can control an outcome, then why are you worrying about it? Instead of worrying about it, do something about it. Do something in that moment so you're not stressed about it. So stop worrying about things that may never even happen if you can't control it. If it happens, then you'll deal with it when it happens. You don't deal with things that may not happen before they happen. So don't stress over those things. Don't stress about things when you have no control over them. Stop worrying. Live now. And I feel like a lot of people will try to recreate moments. They'll remember a moment they had in the past with their friends and they try to make it happen again. They try to have that exact same setup, and it's not going the way that it went in the past. So now you're trying to change the mood. You're trying to change the night to match the night that you had before, when you're missing the moment you're in now, trying to recreate a moment that you had. And then now you're gonna miss the moment that you're in because you're searching, trying to recreate a moment that you already had. So stop trying to do that. Stop trying to recreate things and live in the now. Create a new moment. Don't try to recreate an old one. Life is different every day. Don't try to make it the same. So stop missing the moments that you're in now in search of another moment. Stop missing this moment worrying about a moment that may never even happen. Life moves whether you're ready or not. So might as well make the best out of each moment that you have. If you're ready for it, the sun rises and the sun sets. If you're not ready for it, the sun still rises and the sun still sets. So don't think that people and time is gonna wait for you to be ready. It's gonna wait for you to stop stressing about a moment that may never happen. Time's not gonna stop because you're reminiscing and you're stuck on something that happened in the past. Stop missing life. Stop missing the very important moments because you're in search of another moment. You're in search of a moment that had happened, and you're in search for a moment that's gonna happen. Be in the present. Be in the now. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see y'all in the next one.